Unit 12.4 Design the training. Having met with all the stakeholders that you have identified, you've discussed and defined your training objectives using a needs analysis process. You have defined the time allowances needed and the participants. You can now design the training sessions keeping your training goals, objectives and learning outcomes in mind. Much like lesson planning, you can use the previous units in this book or videos to plan and prepare your training. Bear in mind that content has been identified and defined by the training objectives. You need to create or adapt the appropriate content and then create assignments and activities to help the trainees practice and learn the new skills and knowledge you are training them on. If required, you might have to prepare an assessment quiz or exam or a task that will assess the trainees on their newfound knowledge and skills. The managers of these trainees would most likely want to know if their employees were successful in acquiring the skills and knowledge they were tasked to learn. Don't forget to include a feedback element for yourself, the training and an evaluation process, which is discussed in Unit 12.8 Evaluating the training. Some companies will issue company training certificates as an incentive, proof of attendance and/or a reward. If you can create an industry, educational or government-endorsed course later, that would be great. Keeping records of attendance using a register might be a good practice, as you can keep track of trainee attendance data for supervisors, managers, human resources and even external agencies that carry out audits. Keeping accurate registers and safe storage is very important. Promotions, increases, audits and performance management programs could all be linked to these records. Copy, scan, distribute and store your records. As you design your training course, aligning training objectives with activities and different forms of assessment, always consider any time limitations and resources that will be required. You might want to create a training schedule that helps you allocate time for each part of your training. This will help you keep track of whether you are on or behind schedule. Another sometimes overlooked element is the time allocated to trainee activities and presentations or role play, etc., or the Q&A that follows. Don't forget to build in break times and lunch times into your training schedule. Please hit the subscribe button for more updates. Thanks for watching this video.